Welcome into the Beaumont Recreation Center, Ken Nickel Arena, for some matinee action between the Calgary Chill and the Beaumont Outlaws. The Outlaws come into the game at 5-6, sitting in third in the North Division, while the Chill come in at 4-8-1 in the fourth spot in the Central Division. The draw is going to be one back, and it's going to be picked up by the Chill, and that's Graf. Ball sent over to the left side. It's handed off to Cash Bannister as he swings the ball over. That shot's well wide, taken by Shukat, and the ball is going to be picked up by Rogalski as the Outlaws transition out. They come down floor here and wide open to the front of the net, and that's a good stop there early by Matson. Now it's picked off, and the ball is going to go to the far boards where Tompkins going to battle a couple of Chill players. He comes out with it out in front of Maloney, and nice stop there by Matson. Ball swung over. That wasn't actually Maloney. Actually, I think Maloney's wearing a different number. Ball is sent back up top. Hildebrand winds, fires, and that goes wide. Ball is going to go back down the floor, and a delayed call is coming up against the Chill. It'll be a Beaumont power play. That is, in fact, Maloney. I wanted to make sure it was. Wearing 40 instead of 44. The Outlaws wearing their old jerseys here today. Maloney will start up the power play. Tompkins and Grace on the shooters. Tompkins winds and fires, and that goes off of Matson and up off the glass and to be picked back up by Maloney. Maloney regathers. Ball back over to Grace. Outlaws leading scorer. That shot gets taken and sent up off of Matson. Up and over the glass, and it'll be Outlaw reset. Tompkins. Back up to Maloney. Shot, and that goes wide. Ball goes to the far boards, picked back up by Tompkins. Extended power play possession here from the Outlaws. Maloney behind the back to Grace, and that low shot's turned away by Matson. Ball goes loose, picked back up by Grace. Grace out over the top. That shot's handled by Matson. And some early saves here by the Chill netminder. Keeping the Outlaws off the board. Now the Chill will come back over center. Here's Wallace to the net. Wallace muscles his way out in front, and that gets stopped. And now got some pushing and shoving away from the play. It looks like they're going to send an Outlaw player to the box, and it looks like Tompkins. Be sure to get your CROW LAX TV 50/50 tickets draws. Draw will take place on Canada Day with a maximum take-home of up to $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen now or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. Ball is swung over to the left side. Here's Bannister swim move and nice little dish back up, but ball goes into the feet of its intended target, now picked up out in front, and that's a good save. And the Outlaws will come back up floor. Rogalski as he steps inside the crease, and it'll be Chill ball. Scoreless here, 3 minutes into the game. Big game for both teams as they try to push for a playoff spot in their respective divisions. Ball up here with Sardis, and he swings it to Wallace. Bannister is going to operate up top as the Chill go to the power play here with about a minute to work with. Bannister fires that far side. About hip high. It's 1-0 Chill. And it's probably the last guy you want given a little space to on the power plays. Bannister can shred some twine, and he does that. Give the Chill an early 1-0 lead. Ball in the corner. And it's going to be tossed back up to Sardison. Now off of the left side. Inside, out in front, and Couturier is going to make that stop as he turns away Zarski. Ball is going to be tossed up floor. Here's Weatherby. Bit of an Energizer bunny for the Outlaws. He goes right to the net. He's turned away. Good stop there on the far side by Madsen. Now Weatherby to the net again. That's going to be sent back. That might be Schaff now. That is Schaff. Schaff. Right side, out in front, little flip pass to Tompkins. Doesn't connect, and now the Chill will transition out over center. Bannister evades some traffic here. Looks like they're going to call 8 seconds. Now they make that correction. It'll be Chill ball. Here's Wallace, right side. Spins around a man. Wallace to the front of the net. A pretty big man is Cameron Wallace. He uses his size to get to the net there. Now, Wallace to Wallace, and that's a goal. As Abraham Wallace fed Cam Wallace inside, it's 2-0. Nice little slip inside there by Cam Wallace, and his brother found him to give the Chill a 2-0 lead. City of Fort Saskatchewan. Explore Fort Saskatchewan. Discover a place where family fun meets opportunity. Visit their downtown scenic parks in River Valley. Work in a thriving community. Play where every moment is memorable. Visit, work, and play in Fort Saskatchewan. So the Chill's big guns connect there. Bannister figuring in on that goal as well. And they take the early lead here from Beaumont. And now a long outside shot is just rolled past Couturier. That's one he's got to stop. It's 3-0. Now they're going to battle for it off the draw. Ball is going to come out. It's going to be picked up by the Chill. As Shukat gets it over to the left side. Sardison comes in onto the floor. And he's going to be joined on the left side by Zarski and Bannister. Sardison, nice little move underneath his defender. He sends that in on Couturier, and he makes that stop. And now the Outlaws are going to race down the floor, and here's Cook. Cook all the way to the net. Tried to bull his way in front. Lost his balance, and it'll be Chill ball as he goes into the crease. Brought back up and into the hands of Bannister. He gets it over to the half wall. Ball sent back up top to Wallace. He hits his brother on the right side. Cam spins. Cam fires, and he pulls it short side high. It's 4-0. Vimy Ridge Academy at Vimy Lacrosse. Excellence is the standard, led by some of the province's most decorated and experienced instructors. Vimy Lacrosse is the fusion of sport, academics, and personal growth. Unleash your potential with Vimy Lacrosse. Explore the academy by visiting vimyedmonton.ca/lacrosse. So the Chill extend their lead here with 13:39 to go in the first. It's now up to 4, and a nice face-off win there by the Chill. They come right in, and that shot is taken on Couturier, and he turns it away. They grab the rebound, and they'll get the reset. And their offense will come back out onto the floor. Bannister hops around a little bit, and he swings it to Shukat, right side. Shukat back over to Bannister. Nice behind the back down into the far corner. It's brought back up, and Zarski tried to go to the far side. That's well wide, and it'll be outlaw ball. As Weatherby will come out and hit shaft for the Outlaws. Weatherby, a heart and soul guy for this team. Does a lot in transition for them, and they get a lot of energy off of his game. Ball is swung over to Grace. Grace half wall to Maloney. Maloney up across the top. Tompkins inside Grace, and that behind the back went off of a Chill defender. Up and out of play, and the Outlaws will get the reset. Shots now 10-6 Chill, and they lead 4-0. Ball swung over. Tompkins. Tompkins is going to hop step inside, and Weatherby or Shaft got hit. And now the ball goes loose. Ball is picked back up by Maloney. Maloney fakes it, takes it, and good stop there by Matson. The ball goes all the way down the floor and back into the stick of Couturier, and he'll send it up to Shaft. Shaft over to Tompkins. Tompkins, right side, looks, dishes to Hildebrandt. Maloney. Maloney underneath his man. Maloney far side, and he capitalizes there. It's 4-1. So the Outlaws get on the board and cut the Chill lead down to 3. Nice underneath move by Maloney. Ball right side here with Hildebrandt. He gets it over to Grace. Grace down low to Dickin. Dickin swings it. Tompkins fires, and Matson stops that. Now the Chill are going to look to fast break. Up floor. Breakaway pass. In, and that's turned away by Couturier. As he turned away Penoyer. Ball goes into the corner, and Penoyer is going to pick that back up. Sardison, left side. Sardison, underneath his man, Sardison, off of the shoulder of Couturier. Good stop there by the Outlaws netminder. And here's Wallace. Abraham Wallace fakes a pass inside, puts his shoulder into the fender, takes a shot, stopped by Couturier. Rebounds picked up by Zarski. Zarski makes his way inside, now pulls out, and he hands it off to Cam Wallace. Wallace inside to Abe Wallace, and that gets stopped by Couturier, and now Weatherby will transition once again for the Outlaws. 2-on-1. He's got Maloney off the bench. Weatherby, Maloney. Maloney goes high, short side. It's 4-2. So the Outlaws cut the Chill lead in half. on a pair of goals by Maloney, and they're back in this one with 10:40 to go in the first period. A bit of a high hit. They're going to get a call here, or the chill, as the Outlaws are going to get nabbed for a cross check, and the visitors will go to the power play. Inside look, and that's in, as there was a delayed goal call. Nice cut off of the left shooter, and that was quick. And the chill take a 3-goal lead right back. Ball is drawn back, and it's going to be picked up by the chill. Now in transition, the ball will be pulled back out by Kenny, and he'll hand off to Sardison. Sardison left side, gets a pick set. He shoots that, stopped by Couturier. And he'll send up floor. Here come the Outlaws. Schaff hands it off, gets it back. Schaff out of the far corner, up high to Maloney. Maloney swings it, gets it over to Grace. Grace gets it back over to the right side, but that's going to be mishandled, and they'll call interference, and it'll be Outlaw ball. Ball in the hands of Schaff. Maloney. Grace gets it back to Maloney. Maloney looking for the hat trick already here with 9 minutes to go in the first period. That gets sent wide. Schaff picks the ball back up. And now the chill are going to grab that loose ball and head up floor. Here's Bannister. Nifty player, sends that in on net. And it's going to be picked back up by the Outlaws. Booth is going to send that into the stick of Zarski, and the chill will go back up floor here. Zarski turns out. Gets the ball over to the Wallace. To Shukat. Ball left side now. Bannister thought about it. Right side over to Abraham Wallace. That outside shot is handled by Couturier. Chill pressing a little bit here. The Outlaws get the ball up floor safely to Hildebrand. And Tompkins will come out on the right side with Schaff. Tompkins, stutter steps. Goes to Maloney. Grace looks inside. He had Hildebrand. The pass was connected on, and then Grace got the loose ball. It comes back out to Hildebrand, and the ball fell out of his stick as it looked like he had some wide open net there. And the 30-second clock will go, and it'll be chill ball. Ball's handed off. Now it's going to operate off the left half wall. Ball swings over. The ball now in the stick of Shukat. Shukat tried to take a low far side shot. That went wide, and now the Outlaws with another potential 2-on-1. But the chill come out of the bench here pretty quickly. Turn that away. Ball goes loose and into the stick of Madsen. And now here come the chill. Back into the offensive zone. That's Holt. Holt steps around his defender. Now he's met by another check, and he'll get the ball back up high. Ball right side, or left side, now right side. Here's Abraham Wallace. And he fires that high on the far side. It's 6-2. both Wallaces with dangerous shots, and you're seeing that here in the first period. So after the Outlaws narrowed the lead down to 2 and cut it in half, the Chill quickly respond with a couple of their own, and their 4-goal lead is restored. The ball is going to be battled for here near the Chill bench. And looked like the ball went up into the bench, and it'll be Outlaw ball. The ball now in the possession of Tompkins. He gets it over to Schaff, who gets it over down low on the right side. Now back up with Tompkins. He finally swings it over to Maloney. Maloney gonna work his way inside. Tried to go far side where he got his first goal. This time Madsen said no. A lot of looks here in this first period offensively for these teams. Pretty high scoring game so far. Bannister works his way into a pass there, and that got stopped by Couturier. And now Gaudreau comes back down floor. Gaudreau spins around a hit and now gets it over to Tompkins. 5:38 to go, first period. Chill 6, Outlaws 2 here from Ken Nickel Arena. Now pass out across crease pass that was sent to Dickin. That was stopped by Madsen. They said he stepped through, or actually they're going to say interference by the Chill, and they'll reset the clock or the shot clock for the Outlaws. Ball over to Schaff. Hildebrand, Tompkins. Tompkins up across the top. Maloney spins around, looking to dish. Tompkins drags, tried to hit Dickin out in front, and that was a misconnection, and now the Chill come back up floor. Now in transition are the Chill, and they'll pull out and get the offense set up. Shots now sitting at 20 for the Chill and 12 for the Outlaws. Out in front, and Holt went into the crease, and it'll be Outlaw possession. Right side. Swung over to Maloney, now to Grace. Grace out of the near corner. Back up to Maloney. Maloney holding on to this ball for a while. He tried a little cross-body shovel. That went well wide into the corner. Shot clock will expire, and the Chill will take over. Vimy Ridge Academy, Vimy Lacrosse. Excellence is the standard, led by some of the province's most decorated and experienced instructors, dedicated to molding well-rounded athletes. Vimy Lacrosse is the fusion of sport, academics, and personal growth. Unleash your potential with Vimy Lacrosse. Explore the academy by visiting vimyedmonton.ca/lacrosse. As they blow this play dead and award Chill possession, and they'll get a reset on the 30. Wallace works on the right side with his brother, gets the ball up top. Now left side, Zarski. Zarski looking to dish. He gets it to Sardison. Sardison behind the back to Zarski. Zarski underneath. Nice flip pass into Bannister. He got slid on. Good defense there by the Outlaws. And the loose ball is going to be picked up by Rogalski. Outlaws out in front, Schaff. That ball got stopped by Madsen. Ball is going to be picked up by the Chill as they head up for it. Some speed there shown by Penoyer. As Abraham Wallace is going to go to the net. Abraham Wallace, and he bowls his way out in front, goes far side. It's 7-2. Couturier looked like he got a big piece of that, but it found its way in, and the Chill have their biggest lead of the game at 5. It's 7-2. Now, I know I've talked about it a little bit on the podcast, the Chill having to go on a pretty sizable winning streak here if they want to make the playoffs. They're sitting in 4th in the Central right now, and there's really no weak link in that division anywhere. They're probably going to have to go about 6-2 to make the playoffs as they try to track down either Red Deer or the Mavericks for a playoff spot. And there will be 2 teams out of that division that make the Larry Bishop Provincial Tournament, because the Silvertips are hosting and they sit in first. So whoever gets into that 2-3 series is just going to have to win, most likely, or they will only have to win 1 series to get into the dance as teams try to fight for their right to go to the Founders Cup being held in Hamilton, Ontario this year. Ball inside Zarski, and that's a good stop by Couturier. Chill doing a good job right now getting inside looks. They tried to get another one on top of the crease there. That ball was knocked down. Bannister is going to be bothered there by Gaudreau. He sends it back over to the right side. It's going to be picked back up by Shukat. Shukat winds, fires. That goes wide. Ball back out, Bannister. Low shot. That's stopped. Bannister's tackled there by Gaudreau. No call. Ball back up. Bannister. Ball swings into the feet of Shukat. He does a good job of grabbing that off the boards. About 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shukat inside. Wallace. Wallace is going to have to force one in on net with the shot clock winding down. And Gaudreau will grab it for the Outlaws. As we reach 1 minute to go here in the first period, the Outlaws looking to get back on the board here before the period ends, and Schaff does that as he was just allowed to spin underneath, and he fires it high on Matson, 7-3. Now Maloney off the boards. The loose ball. He's going to try to send it out across the floor. It got knocked down and into the corner. Now a bunch of guys congregate trying to pick up the loose ball. Now eventually it's going to pop out, and the Chill will try to get their offense out on the floor with about 30 seconds to go here. First period. Chill 7, Outlaws 3. Abraham Wallace now with it right side. Wallace tried to shoot that. He kind of awkwardly fell, and the ball went wide, and now here's Rogalski racing up floor. Rogalski to the net, and he blasted it up high on Matson at 7-4. A lot of heat on that shot. Pretty rare to see a shot taken with that much steam that close to the net. He almost blew the mesh out of the pipes there. And he brings the Outlaws back to within 3. Now off the draw, it looks like the Chill gained possession and called timeout. Try to draw something up here. Head coach Brett Barron will get the offense situated, and they'll almost certainly pull Matson and go 6-on-5. Brett Barron, of course, long-time Junior A Raider. He and assistant coach Aaron Tackaberry played in a couple Minto Cups for the Raiders. Now coaching this young Chill team. Actually played it against both of those guys. Very good players. As Bannister gets it to Wallace. Wallace, right side, he surveys. Over, tried to hit, that looked like Sardison. Ball goes back up high, and then Chill are going to run out of time here. So that'll do it for the first period of play. With the score, the Calgary Chill 7, the Beaumont Outlaws 4. Want to thank you for joining us here on CROW LAX TV. We're here all season long as we enter into the final third of the regular season. We'll have a ton of playoff action and the Larry Bishop here for you on the channel. Just hit subscribe. You'll be notified every time a game goes live. The score after the first period of play, the Calgary Chill 7, the Beaumont Outlaws 4. We'll be right back from Ken Nickel Arena in about 10 minutes. And welcome back into Ken Nickel Recreation Center here in Beaumont, where the visiting Calgary Chill will lead the Beaumont Outlaws by a score of 7-4. Offense was the theme of the period as both teams got several looks inside. The Outlaws more so in transition. And both teams lit up the scoreboard. We'll see what is in store in the second period. So the ball gets knocked back and into the stick of Maloney. Now there's some type of delayed call here. We'll see what the official call is. Looks like a cross check to Graf of the Chill. Or sorry, that was Ioli. Apologies if I mispronounced that name. As the ball is up with Maloney. He'll kickstart this power play. Ball goes back and bounces into the stick of Maloney. He looks, goes in behind the net. That was a wild pass. Hit the glass. Well out of the reach of Schaff. And now the Chill and Holt will come back with it. So it'll be Beaujolais in the box. Now Holt gets stripped. And now the Outlaws will come back and set up their power play. Maloney. Tompkins. Maloney up top. Maloney sends that into the crest of Matson. Trill transition. Looks like Wallace on the man short here for the Chill. The old guy. Now, shots taken low on Couturier out of nowhere. That's a shorthanded goal by Dumoulin, and it's 8-4. That shot came from a distance, and I don't know if Couturier wasn't properly set. And the Outlaws will make that goaltending change. I thought that might take place. So McLeod will come in for Couturier. As the Chill were able to get 8 by him on 25 shots. So he'll come out, and McLeod will go in for the home side. And here come the Chill. Still shorthanded, about 30 seconds to kill here. As Kenny will get met by 2 Outlaws. He gets thrown down to the floor. Ball goes into the far corner, and it's going to be picked up by Weatherby. And the Outlaws power play will have about 20 seconds to work with here. Grace. Outlaws power play slow to hit the floor here. Got about 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Maloney down to Dickin. Tompkins back up. Maloney behind the back over to Dickin. Dickin winds, fires, and goes far side low. It's 8-5. And that's now 5 on 17 for the Outlaws. Both teams shooting at a very, very high clip in this one. That's 13 total goals on 42 shots. That's what, almost 1 out of every 3 going in. As the ball gets picked up by the Chill. And they'll go back to work offensively. Ball up high. Wallace hands it back over. Shukat, Wallace. Now an outlaw gets blown up. One ref had a moving pick, the other had a cross check, and obviously the cross check will take precedence, and the Outlaws will go right back to the man advantage. So the Outlaws with a chance to cut it to 2 once again here. Maloney, Tompkins, back up top, Maloney with it. He's going to wind fire and back right into the chest of Matson. And here comes Holt for the Chill. Big man is going to come over center. He's harassed there by Cook. Cook tries to push him over, but Holt got the ball away in time. Now Wallace met with a double team. Wallace momentarily stripped. He gets it back off the boards. Wallace awkwardly falls. Seen that a couple of times while shooting. And it'll be outlaw possession. Grace. Maloney. Tompkins. Schaff. Back up. Maloney gets the little bit of a seal set. Goes down the side and not much of an angle there. Matson able to stay tight to the post, and I think they called an outlaw for stepping inside the crease, and Chill ball here. 16 minutes to go here, second period. Chill 8, Outlaws 5. Thank you for joining us here on the channel, CROW LAX TV. We want to thank you for subscribing, watching, interacting with us. You can hit me up at m.joma on Instagram, mj_9 on Twitter. Any thoughts that you might have on what you're seeing and what you're hearing? And feel free to hit us up at CROW LAX TV on Twitter as well. As Weatherby comes back and gets it over to Maloney. 4 seconds remaining on the power play. Hildebrand, as the Chill get out of the box here. Out in front, and ball was dropped. Looked like by Rossman. They have Rossman down as on the game sheet, the wrong number. As Bannister hands off to Dumoulin. Dumoulin, near corner. Back up top, Wallace. Wallace, Shukat, crease dive, and they wave that off. You could tell he was ready for takeoff right as soon as he got the ball there. And it looked like he might have even actually physically touched down with his foot in the crease there. They had pretty easy wave off. For those unfamiliar with the rule, you can be airborne. Your feet can't cross the plane of the crease. So that's why you see guys dive head first. So their feet trail, and the ball has to cross the line before their feet break that cylinder, and that cylinder kind of goes all the way up to the roof. Your feet can't cross the plane of the crease, essentially, before the ball crosses the line. As the ball gets sent up top, now swung over right side, inside, and little behind the back shot taken by Zarski went off the floor, and it looked like it might have caught a piece of Couturier. I think they reset the clock, and Snyder will get the loose ball and send it up floor. Cook, all the way to the net. He stepped inside the crease, and it'll be Chill ball. 14 minutes to go, second period. Chill 8, Outlaws 5. City of Fort Saskatchewan. Explore Fort Saskatchewan. Discover a place where family fun meets opportunity. Visit their historic downtown parks and river valley. Work in a thriving community. Play where every moment is memorable. Visit, work, and play in Fort Saskatchewan. Ball up floor. Potential breakaway, but that bounced well beyond the reach of Hildebrand. Ball goes into the corner. Now it's going to be picked up by the Chill. Chill can be pressed here. Now the ball's bounced up as the Outlaws throw a man down behind the play. Probably going to get a call here. Now that looks like they're going to take a Chill player to the box. For both players, it looks like now. Looks like perhaps unsportsmanlike to the Chill player. And a hold to the Outlaws was the initial signal. Yeah. Eklund not happy with that call against him, but looks like they'll play 4-on-4 here. So they try to figure out who has possession here. And it always goes to the team that took the first penalty. Like the team that took the most recent penalty does not get possession. It looks like the Outlaws are going to be awarded the ball here as we go 4-on-4. 13:20 to go here, second period. Maloney up top, gets it over to Schaff. Schaff, right side, swings it. Grace is going to have to chase that down. Out near center. Rossman gets the ball, tried to get the ball low. I went off the boards. He's going to pick the loose ball up and sends it in on goaltender Matson. Now breakaway pass, and that was out of the reach of Panoyer. Ball goes loose, picked up. Now it gets knocked away, and ball changed possession a couple of times there on the loose ball. Now the Outlaws down with it. Maloney out in front. Got a shot off, stepped in the crease, and now the Chill come back down over center. Off the bench is Zarski. Zarski into the middle. Zarski out in front. Zarski, and rebound came back out and wasn't able to be pulled back in. And now the ball goes to the far boards, and now that ball's picked up. And the Chill will get a reset. Bannister out in front of the net. Ball pops out of his stick. The Outlaws will take possession. Cook. Far side. Dickin. The Outlaws finally get their fourth guy on the floor. Hildebrand. Schaff. Schaff swings it over to Maloney. Maloney, little bounce shot. Stopped there by Madsen. And that ball's out of the reach momentarily, but now it's picked up, and off the bench was Sardison, and that pass was in behind him. Well, some sloppy play here going on in the last couple of minutes. Now Gaudreau does some good work there to grab that loose ball. Gaudreau gets that safely over to Schaff. As the teams go back to 5-on-5. Grace, left side. Grace winds, fires, and a bullet to the far top corner. It's now 8-6. Outlaws are not going away here at home on a Saturday afternoon. Now off the draw, picked up. And off the bench is Dumoulin for the Chill. He goes into the near corner. Pick set there. Wide open. And now the ball was mishandled by Zarski. As the ball gets back up top. Shot taken by Sardison. And ball is fought off by McLeod. Don't believe McLeod has surrendered a goal yet since he's come into the game. Now wide open off the bench. Tompkins tried to go far side. Matson turned it away. Ball goes to the boards, picked up by Holt. And he got the ball up floor. Now Bannister. Near side. He's going to hang on to it. And now he gets it over back to the right side. Wallace. He's over there with Shukat. Wallace up top. Now back to Bannister. Swings it. Bannister swings it, cuts, and got it back. Bannister, heavy traffic inside there. He tried to get a shot off, and it looked like it hit the Outlaw leg. But now the ball is turned over and back into Chill possession. Dumoulin. Back to Bannister. Half wall on the left side. Bannister up across the top. Bannister shot that low, and McLeod shut off the bottom part of the net. Be sure to get your 50-50 tickets at CROW LAX TV. Draw will take place on Canada Day with a maximum take-home of up to $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen now or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. Grace winds, fires. Matson stops that. Ball goes loose into the middle of the floor. Picked back up by Grace. One hand, or looked like he took a one-handed shot, but actually turned back out and then tried to dive out in front of the net. Ball went wide. And now back into the possession of Hildebrand. Ball over. Backdoor to Maloney. And that gets smothered by Matson. Outlaws really narrowing the shot count down now. It was like 25-12. Now sits at 31-29 Chill. Shukat swings it. Zarski. Ball low. Ball gets knocked down. Now it's picked up by the Chill. Shoots, or shot taken. And now Ostman picks it up. Ball sent in front to Tompkins off the bench and looked like he mishandled it. Chill come back north. Now the Chill did play last night in Calgary at Brentwood at home against the Silvertips, taking a tough 6-5 loss. Had to get on the bus pretty damn early this morning to come here in a bit of an awkward scheduling spot. Now the ball is picked up by Wallace. Good stop there by McLeod up high. Bannister swings it. And the Chill slow play this. Back over to the left side, Dumoulin. Dumoulin takes that wide. And now Richardson eventually is going to pick this up. And get it over to Schaff. 8-6 here from Ken Nicola Arena. Second period of play. Chill leading the host Beaumont Outlaws. I want to thank you for joining us here on the channel. Hit subscribe. You'll be notified every time a game goes live. Ball is tossed up floor. Long lead pass, and now it's into the stick of Zarski. Zarski, I believe, playing his minor lacrosse for the Calgary SaberCats. South side of Calgary, and now that shot's taken by Sardis, and looked like it went right through the body of McLeod, low somewhere, as he shot through a screen, and it's 9-6. Now off the draw, it'll be another Chill possession. Ball down to Bannister, cross crease feed. That looked like it hit crossbar. Shukat with the opportunity. And here come the Outlaws and Osman. Osman is going to get hit hard. Cleanly, though, as he turned into the check, and the cross check hit him right in the crest. And now the ball goes loose. And the Chill will gain possession back. Zarski. Up top to Wallace. Shukat. Zarski, long outside shot. Handled easily by McLeod. And eventually the Outlaws will pick that up into traffic. And that's going to turn over. And here come the Chill. And they're going to turn that over as well. As both teams run into traffic pretty needlessly and don't allow their offenses to set up. Ball back down the floor, Sutherland. Out in front, Hildebrand, and the ball pops out of his stick. Now here's the Chill setting back up on offense. 4:55 to go, second period. Chill 9, Outlaws 6 here from Beaumont. Shot outside, and that's turned away by McLeod. Dumoulin tried to force a pass over to Wallace, who had Shaft standing with him, and they're going to say back over, and it'll be Outlaw ball, and he's got a man that looks like maybe Gabois out in front of the net. Threw a nice fake far side and went back short, and it was a good stop there by Matson. Now the ball is thrown in behind its target, the Outlaw ball. Gaudreau. Now ball with Maloney, left side. Maloney swings it back over to Gaudreau. Right side, Hildebrand, and he tried to go underneath his defender, and another defender slid on him. Good D there by the Chill. Dick in, long outside shot. And that's pinned to the floor by Matson. Next goal in this one is pretty big here, as the goal or the game has sort of vacillated between a Chill lead of 2 and 5, and the Outlaws haven't gone away here. They've refused to, but at some point they're going to have to try and even this up before they start to run out of time here as we move into the third period. Now Booth with the loose ball. As both teams playing some pretty disjointed lacrosse here in the last 5 minutes or so. Weatherby. Now Maloney. Tompkins. Right side, and Shaft mishandled that. Now it's going to be a breakaway here for the Chill. In on McLeod. And McLeod fights that off. As he turned away O'Hara with the transition look. Maloney, backhander! And that's a nice finish by the second-year junior out of St. Albert. It's 9-7. As he goes BTB on Matson. So McLeod makes that big breakaway save. The Outlaws come back down floor and get that nice answer. And once again, it's a 2-goal Chill lead. Now Gaudreau is gonna win that little push back to Cook. When Cook is gonna be tied up near center. Now the double comes on him near the boards. He barely avoids that center line as he slips down. Now a rugby scrum develops on the far boards. Ball's kicked forward. Dickin almost picked it up. They're going to call interference. It'll be chill ball. Shots now sitting at 38 for the Chill, 33 for the Outlaws. A score, of course, 9-7 for the Chill. Behind the back into traffic as Bannister tried to get it into Zarski. Ball up top. Back to Wallace. He pushes the defender in. Swung over to Dumoulin, and that was shot on the run, got sent wide. And now here come the Outlaws. Gabois. Gabois just forces a shot on Madsen. And the Chill will come right back down floor. Ball right side. Shot. And that's easily handled by McLeod. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Chill holding on to that 2-goal lead at the moment. As Hildebrand wide open off the bench, and that's a good stop by Mats. And they say Hildebrand stepped through the crease to pick the loose ball up. It'll be Chill ball. I've seen that a bunch of times here in the second period. And now right out in front, and a transition goal for the Chill. As Kenny stepped inside and fired it far side on McLeod. They lead once again by 3. But yeah, we've seen that a bunch of times, especially down in the Chill defensive zone where guys have just come in wide open off the bench and left open in transition. It's something that both teams, and the Chill just capitalizing on a transition look. Both teams are going to need to really clean up here. Moving forward, not just in this game, but as they move along here this season. Ball is one back. The ball bounces off the glass, and it's picked up by the Chill. Another transition look here out in front. That's bounced wide by Penoyer, and the Outlaws will come back down floor. 38 seconds remaining. Again, Tompkins off the bench, and he scores. 8. A lot of grade A opportunities being given up both ways here. It's pinball here from the Ken Nickel Recreation Center in Beaumont. I hope you bet the over. Ball is picked up by the Chill. They'll call it their second timeout of the game. So they won't have one in the third period. Because that's the maximum amount of timeouts you can have in a game in Major Lacrosse is 2. They took one in the first. They took one now in the second. I'll try to draw something up here and get a late goal here before they go into the break. So the Chill will go 6-on-5 here. Looks like 29.3. So they'll probably hold the ball till about 7-8 seconds on the shot clock and the game clock, and then run whatever it is that they drew up. Right now, they have a couple of guys standing in the middle. Oftentimes, you'll see at least one guy going to the middle. She'll actually have two here, and they set up an offensive box around that. And as I said, they're going to hold here till about, I don't know, 8-9 seconds. Now they start to move. Ball right side. Wallace doubled. Wallace gets tangled up. Wallace out in front. Shukat, little behind the back. Little bit behind the back shovel shot that just got enough of McLeod before it crossed the line. Stayed out, and that's going to do it for the second period. The score, the Calgary Chill 10, the Beaumont Outlaws 8. We want to thank you for joining us here on the channel. Hit subscribe to be notified every time a game goes live. We will be right back with you here from Beaumont in just under 10 minutes. Welcome back inside Ken Nickel Recreation Center in Beaumont, where the visiting Calgary Chill hold a 10-8 lead over the hometown of Beaumont Outlaws. The Chill trying to climb into a playoff spot in the Central at 4-8-1. They're about 4 points out right now, while the Outlaws trying to maintain the final playoff position in the North. Ball is knocked back, and it's going to be picked up by the Chill, and they'll send their offense out onto the floor. Kenny's going to roll around a little bit, now get it over to Dumoulin. Dumoulin swings that. Shukat. Shukat operates off of the right side. Shukat up across the top. Shukat winds, fires, stopped by McLeod. And here come the Outlaws. Cook. Cook feeds it. Grace wide open again in transition. And good stop there by Matson. Both teams in need of some saves here. Matson makes a big one there. Chill come back down over center here, and the ball on the left side. Shot on the run taken by Sardison. Ball is picked back up by the Outlaws. Booth down into the offensive zone. He will defer to Schaff. And now Hildebrand. Hildebrand up top. Hildebrand drags it around a defender, and that goes wide. Rossman hit the back of the net. And now ball is picked up. And Dumoulin comes down into the offensive zone. Ball swings. Dumoulin, and that low shot fought off by McLeod. You're just joining us. The Chill have led really right from the get-go. They got out to a quick 4-0 lead. It was cut down. Then they got out to an 8-4 lead. It was cut down again. And the Outlaws have narrowed it down to a 2-goal lead here as we sit here early in the third period. So as you can tell from that breakdown, the Outlaws yet to have had a lead in this game. Chill leading throughout. So the ball goes up and out of play, and it'll be Outlaw possession. And the Outlaws also making a goaltender change. Couturier was in for, I believe, 8 goals. It was 8-3 when he was taken out. And McLeod has been relatively good since, only allowing 2. And it's allowed the Outlaws to get back into the game. Hildebrand had that pass sent in behind him as he cut wide open. And now the Chill come back down floor. Kenny, far boards. It's going to be hit there, and he comes back out high and gets it to Wallace. Wallace swings it. Wallace cuts out in front of the net. Wallace, and those nifty mitts allowed him to outweight McLeod, and he makes it 11-8. That's one thing watching the Wallaces play is they don't do anything very fast at all, but what they do execute is some very savvy patience out in front of the net. And they do a good job of using their frames to box out defenders and bring the pass in, and allows them to gain some positioning and outweight goaltenders, and they have pretty nifty mitts out in front of the net, and that allows them to finish plays in tight. Ball goes in behind the net. It's going to be picked up by the Chill as they traverse over center. Chill restoring that 3-goal lead here. 16:40 to go, third period. Bannister. Low shot taken there. McLeod stops that. Pretty good defense there, getting out on the hands of Bannister, and didn't have much room to step into that one or really put much juice on it. Here is Hildebrand. Hildebrand. Dickin. Back to Hildebrand. Good defense there by the Chill. O'Hara bothers him. Hildebrand gets a shot off. Taken and absorbed by Madsen. Now Rossman's thrown to the ground. Ball is sent up over the top of the net by Grace, and now delayed call is coming up to the Chill. It'll be a slash. So the Outlaws will go to the man advantage, trailing 11-8 with 15:45 to go, third period. Maloney once again up top. Schaff with it now. Maloney seal set there by Grace. He rolls off of it. Grace gets knocked down in front of the net. Maloney couldn't handle the pass. Now the ball is not picked up, and it's back in possession of Tompkins. Tompkins winds, pulls that wide. It'll be Chill ball. And now the Chill will hold it and wait for reinforcements out in the offensive zone. Zarski rolls back and goes to Sardison, and he hits Wallace. Wallace in front. Wallace behind the back, and that just missed. $14:50 to go, about a minute remaining on the Outlaw power play. Grace fakes a shot. Maloney skips it down to Schaff. Tompkins, Maloney behind the back. Grace, and he took that shot into the stick, it looked like, of Madsen. Schaff takes a couple of whacks at his guy. She'll have about 30 seconds to kill here. Bannister bounds into the Outlaw zone. He swings that. Wallace takes his man on. Wallace, now 3 Outlaws converge on him. Wallace out in front. McLeod makes that save. Here's Cook. Cook is going to stop and wait. The Outlaws who have that man advantage killed off. Good job by the Chill there, but now Grace takes a shot that gets stopped. Schaff battles for it alongside Hildebrand. Now it's picked up. Well, it was picked up, but lost. Now it is picked up again by the Chill. And here they come in transition. Kenny steps around a defender, shoots that wide. Ball goes loose. It's off the wall and picked up by the Outlaws after the play is blown dead as the ball left the... I want to say left play, but I mean, it's a bit of a different setup here in Beaumont as there's like a brick wall on the one side. It went too high on the wall, essentially, as the Chill come back down. 11-8, they lead. 12:50 go, third period. Drag move, and that's stopped by McLeod. As we're reaching the point in the game where the Outlaws have to go on a run here if they want a real shot to win this game. As the ball has got lost in the equipment of McLeod, and they're going to have to try and find it. Now they restart play. Hildebrand, right side. Maloney. He gets it to Dickin. Ball slung back over to Hildebrand. Rossman swings it over to Maloney, who would cut back door. Didn't connect. Now shots taken by Grace. That's pulled wide. That'll be over and back, and it'll be Chill ball. such an easy rule to zone out on and forget, as that's obviously new. Now wide open out in front of the net. Shukat tried to go low far side. Little bit of a sub shot. McLeod made a nice save there. I think they said that the Chill stepped inside the cylinder, and after the fact, it'll be outlaw ball. Tompkins. As this game's really slowed down here in the third period, which I think the Chill would gladly take, having played last night and having traveled early today. Tompkins, right side, ball back up high to Hildebrand. Hildebrand. Maloney. Maloney rolls that, hits a defender. Ball goes loose. And now the Chill gain possession. And the Outlaws are really going to have to pick up their urgency here. They want to climb back into this game. Not much going on offensively right now. Just in terms of their movement and the ball being navigated into different areas of the floor. Now out in front, and that gets stopped by McLeod, who's really made some nice saves here in the last few minutes to keep the Outlaws within shouting distance. Rogalski into traffic. Now the ball gets moved. Swung to Rossman. Rossman, that shot gets blocked. Takes a weird bounce off the floor. And now ball's tossed up floor. And now here's a potential look, but the Outlaws do change in time. But off the bench is Wallace. Wallace to the net. Wallace, good save by McLeod as he tried to go low. And then Wallace sort of looked like he clipped the referee, Nathaniel Gillespie, on his way by with his stick. Gillespie's a tough guy. He'll shake that off, and Outlaws out in front. That's turned away. 10 minutes to go, third period. The Chill holding a 3-goal lead as they've led all game long. They got up right away, and that 4-0 lead has sort of bounced back between a 2 and a 5-goal lead all game, and now a little bit of a crease dive by Zarski. Looked like they said McLeod got a piece of that. It's another really good save there, if that's the case. Dumoulin, pick and roll. He threw that way behind Zarski, and now the Outlaws come back up floor. Weatherby. Weatherby holds. Weatherby shoots that. A little bit of a jump shot off his back foot. Not a tough save there for Madsen. There's sort of breaking points in games, and I'm telling you right now, if the Chill get one more, it's probably curtains for the Outlaws. They need the next goal. Probably the next two. As there's just over 9 minutes to go here, third period. Hildebrand, right side. Hildebrand stops up. Now he goes again to the net. Hildebrand on a stop and go move there. Ball goes into the corner. Dickon. Ball is tossed back up to Maloney. Maloney swings it to Hildebrand. Those bright blue baby blue shoes. Ball swings over to Maloney. Maloney inside, drops it off to Dickon, who tried a little floater to the short side. That did not work. Now the ball's knocked down. And ball goes loose into the crease, and Madsen picks it up. Shots now, Chill 52, Outlaws 42. Ball goes into the corner, pops up, picked back up by the Chill. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball into the stick on the right side. A little bit of a drag move by Bannister. He winds, fires, and rips that on a riser that hits glass. And the shot clock will expire. It'll be Outlaws ball. Be sure to get your CROW LAX 50/50 tickets. Draw will take place on Canada Day with a maximum take-home of up to $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen now or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. And Vimy Ridge Academy at Vimy Lacrosse Excellence is the standard, led by some of the province's most decorated and experienced instructors, dedicated to molding well-rounded student athletes. Vimy Lacrosse is the fusion of sport, academics, and personal growth. Explore the academy by visiting vimyedmonton.ca/lacrosse. Ball swings. Tompkins, 7:20 to go. Dickin wide open up top, clear lane to the net, decides to shoot, goes well wide. Now the ball back into the crease, and it'll be Chill come back over. It looks like they called 8 seconds. So it'll be Outlaw ball. Outlaws really taking their time here. Something they can't afford to do. Now Grace to the net. That goes wide. Grace takes a beating in front of the net. That's going to draw a call. And now Holt is going to take a bit of an undisciplined penalty here. It's going to give the Outlaws a 4-minute penalty here. Or a 4-minute power play, excuse me. And if there was an ingredient they needed to have a chance to get back into this one, that's probably it. I don't know what that was about. Like, I don't know what set Holt off, but just, especially at this time of the game, just unnecessary. So the Outlaws want to have a discussion with the officials. It looks like we're ready to get back going here. So the Outlaws with the 4-minute man advantage as they trail 11-8. Maloney one-hands it over to Tompkins. Grace inside the middle. He gets thrown down. Grace taking a bit of a beating right now. So that shot gets taken. They say Schaff reached in the crease and it'll be Chill ball. Schaff jumps on his man. The Outlaws try to draw the 8-second call. That definitely felt like a fast 8-second count, but nonetheless, it'll be Outlaws ball. As we just go under 6 minutes to play here, the Chill leading the Outlaws 11-8 here. Loney, a bit of an awkward behind the back to Grace, gets it back. That shot gets knocked down by a stick. And here come the Chill. Bit of a dangerous bounce pass, but it's caught. Eklund, hands off to Zarski. Zarski gets it over to Wallace. Abraham Wallace down the right side. Wallace looked for his brother Cam. He wasn't there, and he just floated one into McLeod, and the Outlaws power play will hit the floor once again with about 2:20 to go in the man advantage and 5:08 to go in the game. And again, this is just a little bit too lackadaisical right now for the Outlaws. Ball is fed inside. Ball goes to the far corner. Picked up. Tompkins. Ball goes in and out of the stick of Hildebrand, and that'll do it for the first half of the double minor. Well, I don't know technically if you got a double minor, if it was two separate 2-minute calls, but either way, that's the first part of the power play. And now Shukat. I don't know what the Outlaws are upset here. He avoided the goaltender pretty well there. Took the shot, went into the corner. Looked like they had some type of call. Are they going to take him? It looks like they might. We'll see what the official call is here, but so they're going to throw Shukat in the box here for interference. And I got to tell you, I don't understand it. But the Chill are going to have to kill off a 5-on-3 here. As they're explaining this one to Wallace. As understandably, the Chill want to know what's going on here. And we'll take this time to thank you for joining us here on CROW LAX TV. Hit subscribe. You'll be notified every time a game goes live. And coming up on the channel tonight from Beaumont Arena, the Calgary Shamrocks will invade West Edmonton to take on the Warriors in a big heavyweight tilt. Don't miss that one at 7 o'clock. Right here on CROW LAX TV. They're still explaining this. This is a long delay here. You'll see Gaudreau hang back, and the Outlaws will go 4-on-3 here. Maloney, Tompkins, back to Maloney. Maloney winds, fires, and that is a good job by a Chill defender getting a stick in the lane and knocking his stick back as he tried to release the ball. Now here are the Chill. As they're going to try and kill as much time as possible. Down 2 men. Now here's Zarski, and he takes off. Good movement. Good movement of his feet there to get out of trouble and go all the way around in behind the net. Zarski still has it. Comes up back up high. Zarski goes back in around the net. I don't think they're going to call it moving kick or something there. I don't know. It'll be outlaw ball. Anybody at home is wondering why the Outlaws are electing to go 4-on-3. It's standard in lacrosse. You want to have your high guy or your top guy just hang back. It opens up more of the floor and spaces things out a little bit better for you. It allows you to skip the ball better. As that ball gets stopped by Madsen. 3:30 to go. As a nice pass just out of the reach of Gaudreau to Wallace. He takes that shot. I don't know, the Chill coaching staff probably would have wanted him to hold on to that. But nonetheless, the Outlaws come back down the floor. You can hear Ethan Forgrave screaming from the bench, telling them to go. Much needed urgency here, as I was touching on earlier in the period. And that's good coaching there, and he recognizes it. Might be too late, though, as Grace misses the net there right on the doorstep. Maloney, Tompkins, that shot gets stopped. And here are the Outlaws back in possession. As they go to 5-on-4 or 5-on-5 now. As that ball pops up dangerously, and now it's going to be picked up, and there's another delayed call here coming up. All right. Looks like it'll be another chill penalty. Eklund goes to the box. So 2:24 to go. The Outlaws go right back to the power play after having that extended 5-on-3 killed off, and that 4-minute penalty that they initially had killed off as well. That 4-minute power play. So the Outlaws will come back into the offensive zone, and that ball is sent over the head of Schaff. He'll go recollect the ball. 2:14 to go. Maloney. Schaff. That's stopped by Matson. Looks like the Chill goaltender asking for water. So we'll momentarily break here. Once again, be sure to get your CROW LAX 50/50 ticket. Draws will take place on Canada Day with a maximum take-home of up to $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. CROW LAX TV and the RMLL Junior B Division are proud to be supporting the Chris Latondra Wellness Foundation and the Canadian Mental Health Association to implement their Talk Today program. Chris Latondra passed away by suicide age 25 while battling mental health issues. The Chris Latondra Wellness Foundation was formed in 2021 to preserve his memory and call the lacrosse community to action. Donations can be made by visiting our social media channels for a direct link at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. Here come the Chill back down floor as we dip under 2 minutes to play here. Ball in the far corner. Out in front, Zarski, and he scores. And he slipped through 2 defenders. That's a short-handed goal. And the Chill once again lead by 4 with just 1:52 to go here, third period. And here come the Outlaws with 1:45 to go on the clock, still on the power play. Here's Grace. Schaff. Back to Maloney. Maloney. Schaff. Schaff. Back to Maloney. That shot stopped by Matson. Hildebrand. Grabs that loose ball. Grace. Rolls around in front of the net. Ball picked up out in front. Hildebrand. That doesn't go, and here come the Chill. Partial breakaway here if he wants it, and that shot's ripped wide. And that's picked back up by Shukat. And then he just throws it away. As we go inside the final minute of the game. Chill 12, Outlaws 8 here. Rossman runs out onto the floor. Maloney to Grace. Grace winds, fires. That's stopped. And the Chill will eventually head up 4 here. There'll be consent to just kill the final 20 seconds on the clock. There is a delayed penalty coming up to the Outlaws. Pretty non-meaningful, though. That'll be an academic call with 1 second on the clock. They decide to run it as they should with 1 second on the clock, and that'll be game. with the final score, the Calgary Chill 12 and the Beaumont Outlaws 8. The Calgary Chill improved to 5-8-1 as they draw closer for the time being to a playoff spot in the Central. They'll still remain in the basement though, and the Outlaws will drop to 5-7, still holding the final playoff spot in the North. Once again, final score from the Ken Nickel Recreation Center. The Calgary Chill 12, the Beaumont Outlaws 8. We thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock. The Calgary Shamrocks taking on the Edmonton Warriors from Bill Hunter Arena. Thank you and see you in just a little while.